Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. So continuing with proof of stake, today we're going to look at how does proof of stake protocol help validate transactions, and why is that important. So we're going to talk about the validation part, and in tomorrow's video I'm going to talk about the working capital, why it is. So I would touch upon the working capital today as well, but I'll go into greater detail in tomorrow's video. So before we dive in, as usual, please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, please smash that notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video, and please comment on my videos so that I know what exactly you're looking at, and I could then customize my videos based on your needs. And also, please share my videos with people who you think would benefit from my research, from my videos. So, without further ado, let's dive in. So as you know, I keep talking about my ebook. So I have this ebook which is absolutely free for any one of you. It's on my journey as an entrepreneur. It's titled Six Figure Corporate Job to Master Entrepreneur. So it essentially talks about the time I quit my six-figure globetrotting corporate job back in 2010, my preparation, the challenges I faced, and how I overcame those challenges. I've also put down 3 worksheets, which are essentially to gauge your mind if you are, right on the dot in terms of becoming an entrepreneur before even you jump into that world of entrepreneurship. And in those 3 worksheets, you could score yourself. At the end, you would see how much you scored based on certain, calculations. The cool thing is, I've put down my thoughts on those worksheets, and how much I scored. You would get to know all of that based on my mindset back in 2010. So, and you will also know that today I'm a successful entrepreneur with 2 offices, one in Singapore and one in India, and representations in the US markets. So now this particular ebook is available on my website. The URL is flashing on the screen. I'll put the URL in the description box below as well. Click on it, go to the page, put down your name and email address, and the link to download the ebook will be emailed to your inbox. So download the book, read it, and let me know your honest feedback. I really hope you like it. Now let's talk about proof of stake and transaction validation. So why do we need to validate transactions? That's point number 1. We know in proof of stake blockchain protocol, the participants have to deposit the native coins into a smart contract, generally called stake, and validate transactions of the network. So that means transactions, other transactions of that network. So validating transactions of the network help earn the participants newly minted native tokens as rewards. So that's the carrot. That's the carrot because of which you would validate transactions, and you would earn more newly minted native coins. Now, hence, you can perceive the staking tokens that you earn as a working capital requirement for key infrastructure in proof of stake blockchain networks for transaction validation. That means what you are earning it basically become a working capital for you. So you earned that token because you worked on something. So it's an asset. So you earn an asset. And because you earn an asset, hence you're not likely to infringe with the security of the network. As a result, the proof of stake network or protocol becomes more secure and less risky than the proof of work protocol, which Bitcoin uses. Staking coins or capital is a prerequisite for the right to validate transactions, which means you cannot validate any transaction unless you have a staking token which you either have to buy, or you have to use, you have to transact, you have to validate to earn more, and you can do that only when you purchase. So you have to deposit that native token into a smart contract. So staking, so let me read that again. Staking tokens, capital as it's called, is a prerequisite for the right to validate transactions. And transaction validation, which is a word, is a prerequisite to achieving network consensus and security. So that's the basic reason why it is far more, it ranks higher over proof of work. And of course, it requires less energy. That's the other reason why it ranks better against the proof of work protocol. Now let's try and understand, why is that, the reward is critical. Why is it so critical? As technical barriers to entry to benefit from staking rewards decrease over a period of time, you're talking over a period of time, staking should become an easy and obvious as depositing money into a bank account and receiving a positive interest rate. So it becomes an asset. It really becomes an asset. Staking tokens can soon be a financial digital asset, just like corporate rewards, bonuses, financial income, and bonds. All of that comes with a major difference, that staking tokens are not based on debt, as staking is a working capital requirement and not a loan. So you're not taking a loan, it's a working capital requirement, so you're earning it, it's yours. Assuming that the staking infrastructure provider is decentralized in governance, so which is obviously a part of the blockchain protocol. Anyway, staking token could add to a more secure and reliable investment asset class with required regulations in place. So that is absolutely given. So to summarize, proof of stake, the tokens that you earn from proof of stake, essentially gives you the key to validate further transactions in that same network. And because when you are validating other transactions in the network, you earn freshly minted tokens, you would have far more connection or own the entire network or the protocol, and hence you are less likely to infringe or jeopardize the network or breach the network. That is why the network becomes more secure and less risky, and that essentially is number one key. The number two key for this particular video on validation of transaction is that these tokens, the staking tokens, are actually digital assets, financial digital assets, which are not a debt instrument, because they are a working capital requirement. Hence, it's a fully earned asset, as long as the provider is in a decentralized governance. So it's secure, it's reliable, it uses less electricity, the entire protocol, and the asset becomes and the token becomes an asset that you've earned. So that's the summary. Tomorrow I'm going to talk more on the working capital, asset and bonds and all of that. So what you could do with those assets. So I will talk about that tomorrow. So I hope this was useful to you. Yesterday I started this particular series on proof of stake, which was where I spoke about what is proof of stake and how it is, on the top layer different from proof of work. So I will put the link to that video in the card above. Go take a look at it. If you've not seen that video, then this video will probably not make much sense. So you have to take a look at that video and then come back to this particular video and then follow the series and then tomorrow's video. So I hope this was useful to you. Thank you very much for listening to me. As you know, my name is Saurav Mukherjee. I'm a digital and technology marketing leader with over 20 years of global experience. You will know about my career on LinkedIn. The link to my LinkedIn profile page will be in the description box below. If you want, you could even connect with me on LinkedIn. I regularly work with clients where I try and find solutions to their business, marketing, technological, and investment challenges. If you're looking to engaging me as your consultant for your company and startup, you could write to me on LinkedIn, or you could write to me on the contact page of my website. The URL to that contact page will be in the description box below. Then we can jump into a conference call and see how we can work together. So finally, before I go, one last request: please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, please smash that notification bell, please comment on my videos, and please share my videos. So until my next video on working capital management and working capital asset class for staking tokens tomorrow, in my tomorrow's video, please stay safe and stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Bye-bye.